Want to stay updated, informed, and inspired? Tune in to Tracks Momentum Monday through Fridays as we bring you a special feature interview each day of the work week at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to a panel of experts, luminaries, well-known personalities, and achievers on various topics. Every Monday, Health on TRAXXfm. Tuesdays, Spectrum focusing on the topic pertaining to youth, arts, and culture. What Matters on Wednesdays. Face to Face with our guests on Thursdays. And on Fridays, tune in to W Talk. Tracks Momentum, Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.
As promised, good morning, Malaysia. Today, we have a very special interview. Now, if you'd like to say hello or give us a comment or whatever you want to say hi, you can do so via our Facebook Live because we are currently live right now on TRAXXfm Official. Also, if you'd like to give a comment through our Twitter account, you can do so at TRAXXfm Official, or you just want to say hi as well, you can call us at 03-282-5491 or 03-282-4746. But anyway, it is a very interesting topic because the topic is going to be about reopening of international borders. And today in the studio, I have Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, the Deputy Director General of Planning from Tourism Malaysia. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Otto.
How are you today?
Okay, it's good. Yeah,
how's
very
it?
Good day for us today.
Really?
Yes.
It's going to be very busy, actually. 1st of April, we saw the borders reopened, and I'm very sure the Ministry of Tourism is very busy making sure that a lot of programs are underway, especially the new SOPs and all that, following all the guidelines. Moving on to the first question, what has Tourism Malaysia actually planned for the reopening of Malaysia's international borders?
All right. Thank you very much. Actually, we have started planning with all the relevant parties in preparation for the international borders when it's open on the 1st April. So, Alhamdulillah, on that day, everything went smoothly at all international airports and also at the road borders in Malaysia. Yeah. However, in the way forward, we have planned a series of more than 100 promotional activities to boost our inbound tourists, to get more international tourists to come back to our shore. Yeah. And our overseas office also continue to work with the local trade partners and also media from international media in order for them to write about Malaysia and to bring in more tourists to come to Malaysia. Mm-hmm. And these activities included some smart partnerships, road shows, joint promotions, seminars, and also a familiarization trips for travel agents and media to come to Malaysia. Mm-hmm. So we have kicked off with such a promotional program, and we will participate, especially the nearby countries itself in ASEAN markets. Yeah? This includes Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Brunei. Yeah, in this coming months, yeah, we will welcome them, and we try to promote and enhance regional travel so that they can come to Malaysia, because that's much easier, especially when it comes to the road border between Thailand and Singapore. Very convenient for them to come over the weekends. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And we will also organizing tourism business roadshow in the Middle East, Europe, North Asia, and the South Asia, to attract a spectrum of travelers, including the business and also the medical tourism segment. Matter of fact, at this moment, during this week, Tourism Malaysia with the Malaysia Association of Tour and Travel Agency, or MATA, is coordinating a roadshow in 6 cities in India.
Wow.
So we start going very fast in order to get this Indian market, because they are open, so they allow their people to come or to travel abroad. So we will try to get this market as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. And recently, on the 30th March also, we have launched our Tourism Malaysia Strategic and Marketing Plan for the next 2022 to 2026, which was shared with the industry players on our new strategies and approaches. So we hope with these new approaches, we will help each other in order to develop the tourism industry in the next few years. So the plan will focus on domestic tourism promotions, international tourism recovery, digital adoptions, innovations of products or services in the tourism industry itself, and also health and safety requirements in Malaysia.
Oh, that's what I saw. You have a lot of activities lined up, more than 100 programs inbound to make sure that international tourists come to Malaysia, enjoy, whatever we have, especially during time Puasa month. Sure, the Bazaar Ramadans will be full of people coming to Malaysia as well, trying to enjoy the Malaysian culture, right? In terms of air connectivity, right? Are we seeing an increase in bookings since the announcement of the borders reopening?
Yes. Back to just now when you say Bazaar Ramadan, actually it's a product itself that we really promote in Malaysia. And even last weekend during the iftar at Kuala Lumpur, there are few foreigners or tourists that hang around the Dataran Merdeka and also enjoy the buka puasa with everyone over there.
Is there any particular food when you went there they actually liked?
Especially the bubur lambuk. Not
everybody likes the bubur lambuk. Okay.
All right. According to the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, CAAM, the airports nationwide receive more than 100 international flights on the first day of the country border reopening. So especially from the ASEAN region and the others, this inclusive of Hong Kong, Incheon, Melbourne, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, New Delhi, Doha, Istanbul and London. And according to the OAG analyzer, the weekly flight frequency for the period 25th April to the 1st May 2022, this next 2 weeks, there is a schedule of 788 flights and 164,492 total seats.
Wow.
With over 14 carriers and airlines across the world. So we hope they will bring in more tourists to come to Malaysia during this time period, especially the Europeans, because the Europeans it's very convenient for them to travel. We are also in discussion with the airlines, especially from the Middle East, the Qatar Airlines, Etihad, and also Emirates, to increase the air connectivity to Malaysia. We also hope to work with other airlines with global connectivity, such as Saudi Airlines and Turkish Airlines, to increase their additional non-stop service for these markets. So on the domestic side, of course, Malaysia Airlines as well as Malindo and AirAsia have reinstated their connectivity, especially with the ASEAN region. Few days ago, Sabah received back the connectivity from Singapore direct to Kota Kinabalu.
Wow.
3 times weekly.
3 times weekly.
So these are the things, among other things. So the flight frequency not only increased to KLIA, but also to other cities like Penang, Kota Kinabalu, Kuching. So we hope this will develop back again our tourism industry in Malaysia.
Oh, definitely. I particularly the 100. What do you call this? The flights that come into Malaysia from international is there's a lot. We did talk off air with regards to the flights back in the day in 2019 when it comes to international flights and domestic flights, domestic tourism. What's the difference back then? In 2019 was kind of boom, right? And then after that, because of the pandemic, it went down a bit.
Yes.
But for now, we can see hopefully an increase. But even the first week, we saw a very favorable amount of people actually coming to Malaysia. At least, like you said, the CAM announced more than 100 people coming to Malaysia, the flights coming to Malaysia. I think that this is a very good effort by the ministry. And I'm very sure you're understaffed in a way that, there's so much programs happening from international to local as well. But it's good because we can see that a lot of our, people are actually taking part in making sure that Malaysia is, part of the world, putting Malaysia back on the map again.
I hope it will increase the demand. Yeah. Because the increase of flight frequency and the seats capacity, it really needs a push to also increase the demand from their side, from the destination to come back to Malaysia. So we hope when there is a demand increase, the airline will try to increase also their frequency.
Not to mention as well, we have the Gawai Dayak Festival coming up at end of this month as well.
Yeah.
We also have the Ramadan, Hari Raya.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going back kampung, so we can see a lot of activity for the tourism as well. But anyway, if you've just tuned in right now, we are talking to Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, the Deputy Director General of Planning from Tourism Malaysia, and we are talking about the reopening of international borders. Now, if you'd like to say hello to us, you can do so via our Facebook live right now. We're currently live on TRAXXfm Official, TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. And moving on, Cik Mirza, what are Tourism Malaysia's new marketing strategies? I'm sure that you did mention about 2022 and 2026.
Yes.
Is that one of the strategies, marketing strategies?
Yes. Okay. The pandemic situation has made the tourism industry so complex. Yeah? Now we are back to the basic because we lost 90% of our tourists. Yeah. This is the first industry that is being affected when the country closed international border. So the approach from now onward is totally different. Yeah. We have to prioritize our creative and also emphasize on the digital marketing. Yeah, this is the way forwards. Yeah, and we have to strengthening our Malaysia Truly Asia brand. Yeah, so our advertising campaign will be focused on the digital and also traditional mediums. Depend on the market itself. Yeah. Some markets, that's the way forward in terms of digital. Yeah? We also leveraging publicity to the platform of social media influencers and also key opinion leaders. Yeah, matter of fact, we are also the last few months we are working closely also with GoPro in order to create digital content and so on. So we hope this kind of things will induce more tourists. Yeah? And we will collaborate also with industry stakeholders such as airlines, travel agencies, online travel agencies, yeah, to come up with attractive and lucrative offers and packages. Yeah, and this include such as gastronomy. You know, we have so many culture in Malaysia.
Yep.
So gastronomy is one of the important things that we can promote worldwide. Yeah? Arts and culture, heritage. Yeah, all in all, we have to make sure the importance of sustainable tourism in Malaysia. This is the way forward that we would like to promote.
Now, when it comes to, you did mention about the Malaysia Truly Malaysia brand, right? Is there a new approach to that, actually, that campaign?
Yes. The branding itself is still there because it's a strong branding for Malaysia. Wherever you go, people always knows Malaysia as a Malaysia Truly Asia. Yeah, but the way how the product and the packaging of those Malaysia Truly Asia is something that we need to emphasize to reinvent. Yeah, how to promote it. Yeah.
Since you've mentioned also that you've also incorporated some brands to help promote Malaysia as well as social media, the new social media tourism as well. Is domestic tourism still important now that the international borders are reopened? Is it?
Yes, domestic tourism is for the next few years. Domestic tourism is still the major focus for us in the tourism industry, because these are the most important, because Malaysians, we got a lot of holidays.
Yes,
in Malaysia due to our so many races in Malaysia, so the Malaysian is still traveling. Matter of fact, during Hari Raya, most people will take 1 week holidays. And during Mata Fair recently, there are many people buying packages during the Hari Raya.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go. I was working on that day. But anyway, yes. For those who actually went to the Mata Fair and enjoyed it, well, congratulations to you. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't go. But yes, a friend of mine did go and see it. There was a lot of people over there. They bought packages. And it was a good campaign.
Yeah. Malaysia still has a strong domestic tourism market, and that can be seen prior to the pandemic. Yeah. And during the pandemic, there's a lot of products being introduced or being offered. You can see that so many places or districts in Malaysia come up with a new way of promoting themselves. There are a lot of cultural products. There are a lot of experiential tourism products. And these are the things that we will continue to promote in Malaysia. And you can see the demand for agro-tourism. which based on agriculture, gastronomy tours for sure. Malaysia must include makan.
Yes, we're famous for that as well.
And
yeah.
nowadays, people are looking for a less crowded area. Glamping is one of the things that we identified. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Glamping or glamour camping, what it's called. Yeah? And also mural street arts. This is for because Malaysian they like to go and take photo. Instagrammable.
Instagrammable. Yeah, that's the term they used. Yeah.
So these are the things that things that we can promote more and to introduce more for the domestic tourism. Just now I mentioned to you about the Mata Fair recently. Yeah.
Yes.
We based on those who are with Tourism Malaysia booths during that time period, we find out that among the famous destinations that people will travel for the next few months will be Langkawi, Sabah, and also Pahang. So these are these are among destinations that people would like to go. Yeah, they will not go to the city so much. Yeah, they would like to go with their families, for relaxing or maybe a little bit theme park. Yeah, yeah.
You might say that Pahang, Sabah, and Langkawi is more about nature, right? Is so that most people would like to go for nature holidays. Is that so? That's domestic.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Yeah, sure. We can understand about 2 years locked up. We understand. So we need to go out, enjoy nature, breathe in the fresh air, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Understandable.
And people like to go different than the city. Maybe being locked down all this while in the city. People like to get away, to find another place. And over the next few months, we will also do a road show, Cuti Malaysia, in 8 locations in the several states in Malaysia, such as in Perak, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Kelantan, and Johor. So this we will kickstart on the 27th May. So this is a mini travel fair, which is a way for us to help the tourism industry player, where we bring in agents or hoteliers or tourism product, and they can sell directly to the consumer. So these are the things that what we can help the industry player in order for them to get back into the industry. Yeah. So we hope this will improve back the domestic tourism in our country. Yeah. So that's why we know that the Malaysian will still travel, because traveling is still in our culture.
Yes, you can say that as well. Yeah, we are travelers as well. Seeing that a lot of people, being trapped by the COVID, pandemic, we had to stay home. Going out in nature actually is a good opt. But I can say also for those who are already in nature would probably want to opt to go to the city.
You are right.
It's vice versa. It goes both ways.
Not to forget, there's one more segment, which are those people, the Malaysian who always travel abroad all this while before the pandemic. Now during the pandemic they got stuck in Malaysia. These are the people that they will still need a very high-end market, what we call it, the Malaysian high-end market. That's why all the hotels, the 5 stars hotel, especially at the resort, they still have a very good demand during the pandemic, because all these people now they see the importance of such services, high-end services in reputable hotels in Malaysia. So they don't go overseas anymore, but they travels to destination in Malaysia.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, the Deputy Director General of Planning from Tourism Malaysia, and we're talking about reopening of international borders. It's very interesting. We're currently live on Facebook Live, so if you want to check us out, you can do so via TRAXXfm official handle. That's TRAXXfm OFFICIAL. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with this interesting topic with our guest for today.
Want to stay updated, informed, and inspired? Tune in to Tracks of Momentum Monday through Fridays as we bring you a special feature interview each day of the work week at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to a panel of experts, luminaries, well-known personalities, and achievers on various topics. Every Monday, Health on TRAXXfm. Tuesdays, Spectrum, focusing on a topic pertaining to youth, arts, and culture. What Matters on Wednesdays. Face to Face with our guests on Thursdays. And on Fridays, tune in to W Talk. Tracks Momentum, Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.
Good morning, Malaysia. 40 minutes past 11. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far on a lovely Wednesday. It's Hump Day. And if you're tuning in right now, you can also tune to us on our Facebook Live right now at TRAXXfm Official. You can always give us a hoot, a hello. And thinking of saying hello, I have just say hello to Shafina Saleh. We have Patricia Lim. Thank you. Good morning to you as well. Lee Man Hui, Mami Taufik Noraini Selamat, as well as Mar Hafiz Man Muhammad Daud. Yay. Thank you very much for tuning in. But anyway, today's guest is Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, the Deputy Director General of Planning Tourism Malaysia. And the topic for today is about reopening of international borders. Thank you once again for being with us today. I'm sure you're a busy person. It's also Puasa, Bulan Puasa, so you're fasting today just like everybody else, right? And we all know that the Bazaar Ramadans will be fully booked in Putrajaya. Your office is based in Putrajaya, right?
Yes,
it's going to be fully booked. I mean, anyway, back to the question at hand. Are there any initiatives by the government for the industry players for this year?
Thank you, Otto. Actually, there is an initiative from the governments to the industry players and also for consumer. Okay, and actually, last year also we had this initiative, but we want to make sure this year everybody knows and take the opportunity. And for the consumers, we have what we call economic stimulus package or package rangsangan ekonomi, PRE. This is something that we give to the consumer for when they travel, they can get rebate or discount.
Oh, okay.
This is very good to all people in Malaysia. So whether you are taking wherever you buy the travel packages, or when you buy the hotels, you book your hotels, or when you take a flight, or when you go for diving, or when you go for even for shopping, or when you go even bring your family for the theme parks. There is hopefully by May we will have this economic stimulus package or PRE. So make sure when you make your booking online, try to ask your booking arrangements, so that they know, so that they can take the opportunity to get a discount or rebate under this stimulus package.
So it's called the Consumer Economy Package.
Yeah, okay. That is for the consumer. But for the industry player, we also have allocated few initiatives for that matter also. One is what we call it Galakan Melancong Gamelan. This is to give an initiative subsidies for the travel industry player when they do their promotions, whether it's domestic or when they go for international promotions. So the government will subsidize up to 50% of their costs.
Wow.
So we hope from this initiative, they will start doing their work, try to promote Malaysia domestically and also internationally. Besides that, for those event organizer, whether it's tourism event, sports event or cultural event, we have what we call Grand Sempadan Sektor Pelancongan and also Grand Sempadan Sektor Kebudayaan. So this is to make sure that those who try to organize this event, and then they can get some fund from the governments, in order for the government to help them to start their business, to start the event.
I see. So, just to recap, so it's called Consumer Economy Pelancongan, is it? Pelanggan.
The first is Gamelan, Galakan Melancong. This is to for the industry player when they do promotions. Secondly is the one that is for the event organizer.
Yes.
We have the Grand Sempadan Sektor Pelancongan and Grand Sempadan Sektor Kebudayaan.
Okay, so what is Tourism Malaysia's outlook and hope for the rest of this year, actually?
Okay, this year is a challenging year for everyone. And also last year is, we would like to build up again our industry and to make sure that the tourists who come to Malaysia, they will come here confidence and they make sure the safety of the tourists is well being taken care of. Yeah, that's what you can see, that we have certain rules. When they come, they have to fill in all the requirements. Yeah, but this is to make sure everyone is taking care of each other, so that they can come safely and they can go back safely, and they can still be with their loved ones, yeah, to enjoy Malaysia. Yeah, so so as you know, as mentioned just now, the way forward is people, whether tourists, they are looking for a less crowded places. So this is the way what we can see based on our study and survey for the last few months. Yeah. So for the Malaysians, I would like to take the opportunity, try to explore your own backyard. That is our own Malaysia. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that we can explore and to share with our family. Yeah, this is something that is good for everyone. Yeah. So another thing is that the way forward is also the pandemic has made us long for face-to-face interaction. So people are looking for experiential tourism. Yeah, when they travel, they want to experience it. Yeah? And also they would like to know the local community, its culture, its gastronomy, and this has been a good product to explore. There are few states in Malaysia that always emphasize on the community-based tourism. Yeah, so this will help also the orang kampung in order to develop their economy, locals. Yeah. As for the industry player, take this time to cater not only the outbound tourists, yeah, but also the inbound tourists, and introduce the wonders that we have to offer. Yeah. So since that we are among the first to open in these regions, yeah, take the opportunity, yeah, so that our tourism industry can rebuild back again, especially from this year onwards.
Okay, thank you so much, Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, the Deputy Director General of Planning Tourism Malaysia, and we're talking about the reopening of international borders. But a quick hello to those online. Elaine Kong, thank you very much for joining. Good morning to you as well. And well, thank you very much for sharing the live as well and being part of the show as well. Thank you so much to our guests, Encik Iskandar Mirza Muhammad Yusof, for coming.
You're welcome.
We've gone a bit overboard, but anyway, it was an interesting topic, and hopefully that our tourism will definitely boom back again, bring back more international tourists, and a much larger one as compared to previous years. So once again, thank you so much for coming to studios. Now with that, we've got the news coming up at the top of the hour, and we'll be right back with some more interesting topics. Stay tuned, Malaysia.
Want to stay updated, informed, and inspired? Tune in to Tracks of Momentum Monday through Fridays as we bring you a special feature interview each day of the work week at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to a panel of experts, luminaries, well-known personalities, and achievers on various topics. Every Monday, Health on TRAXXfm. Tuesdays, Spectrum, focusing on the topic pertaining to youth, arts, and culture. What Matters on Wednesdays. Face-to-face with our guests on Thursdays. And on Fridays, tune in to W Talk. Tracks Momentum, Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.